perhaps is best left unmentioned for the rest of the stream.
Lily gave her best effort. That's all you need to know.
But we have started. We are seeing both players resetting very early, which seems to be the theme for this map.
Yes, this first water is very tricky. Yeah, you see, you need to get good height and good speed out of this water shot, and it's very annoying. They both get through it on the same attempt, though.
Omega seems... He also uses PR splits, so it's not that easy to compare the two. But they're both seemingly on similar paces, entering this water connector at around 19 seconds.
I think spidda has kind of consistently not been getting great speed out of that long water tube.
Yeah,
You can get basically max spell.
Yeah, as I mentioned, going in, you really want to minimize the time you spend in the water, which can be a bit annoying to do consistently. Because every time you enter the water, that will kill a good amount of your speed.
And you actually want to make sure that you get the shots while you're in the water, because shots in water are stronger than in the air.
Omega going in, almost failing on last there, going very, very low, but closing in his first run with a 102. Not necessarily a unbeatable time, but definitely something to be comfortable with on the first run to have in the back pocket.
Yeah, spidda has to get a clean run to beat that.
But he certainly can. As you can see by his personal record, he is very comfortable on this map. I think he got that personal record in yesterday's race against Boshi, actually. So it he definitely has the potential for a big improve over that. Oh, going very, very low into the strafe, yeah. Not high enough to even make it to the lower platform.
That ramp can be annoying sometimes if you don't manage to start climbing it. You're kind of just screwed.
Yeah, you have to enter it at this sort of like diagonal angle to translate some of that forward momentum into upward momentum, which can be a bit tricky, especially if you're going very fast and high off the previous ramp. People still not know how to get consistent water bobs.
They just haven't found the right way to hold space. Yeah. It's very, very precise how you gotta hold it.
We still need the rat crew to figure out the rhythm for the spacebar presses in order to get that consistent. Spidda unfortunately failing that one. Could have been a big improve over Omega. I don't think Omega has been getting any runs since his first completion past the strafe. Perhaps he's trying to get a faster start now, resetting more often.
Yeah, that's how I would do it. Just get a run in and then try to get a decent start.
Yeah, that is definitely a very reasonable strategy.
Competitive jump history.
The
only thing I know is that he lost 3-0 to me in Lily's thing.
Quick flex from Rellort right there. Omega is... Well, he isn't necessarily a new jumper, but he is one of those jumpers that you didn't really have because he definitely isn't as active as he could be, considering his talent. But every time he has entered a tournament, he has been doing very, very well. Recently, in the in one of the Shanks tournaments on Jump Void, really showcasing what he's capable of, beating many Platinum players, a whole division above him, getting, I think, 4th or 5th in the entire event, beating basically 2/3 of Plat. So he's definitely one of those players that weren't on many people's radar, but certainly rocketed into that position, especially recently.
Yeah, he does. I mean, yeah, this is kind of been the story, but he really performs well under pressure, it seems, compared to a lot of other players.
Yeah, he does not seem to get those nervous attacks. He can just kind of play as though nothing was even different at all.
Omega's in the hot seat now, though. There's less than half the time left, and he's 2 seconds behind.
That is true. Spidda snuck in a little PR while I was rambling on. And Spidda seems to be going in for even more of an improve at the moment. Possibly the sub 1 run happening right now. It's gonna be tight, but it seems like he has made it. Yeah,
Nice.
with a 99.50 roundabout 99. I do not know how to say numbers. 59.50 is what I meant to say. Omega on a decent pace as well. It's hard to tell with those PR splits, but that's not going to be enough.
Yeah. Spidda's run is faster than his PR right now, so he'll need to get some minus.
Yeah, that is definitely true. But he has been getting some minus splits earlier, at least. But here, getting a pretty unfortunate first water. We can't stress enough how annoying water is in this game.
Mod, save us, please.
One day, Momentum Mod will be released, and then water will no longer be a problem, I believe. I don't think any player has hit the strafe though today. I might have missed it from Spidda. I was paying attention earlier to Omega more, but I haven't seen it from any player today. Which is interesting because yesterday it was hit pretty regularly, I want to say.
Yeah, I don't know how many of the players other than Vice and Bashi are that consistent at it, though. Spidda's on a pretty good pace right now.
Yeah, that could be another improve. And he seems to have made it, improving by around 2 seconds. That is going to be close to insurmountable if you do not use the proper strafe for that connector that Omega was on right now. So he will have to really, really outperform himself here in order to have a chance. But he has a minus split right there, hitting the connector very unfortunately, though, having to reset the run.
I do want to say that Bobs are actually consistent. They're just annoying to deal with. Eddie was trolling.
Yeah, exclamation point Bob gives you +3 water RNG in previous events. Exactly.
Bob made the best map of all time, Jump Rush. That's all you need to know.
Also, perhaps Jump Bob, which also cannot be left out of the discussion of greatest map ever made.
This is true. That map's a banger. on
Omega
both classes, which is rare. Anyways, yeah, Omega's on a decent
on
pace,
not
but I
a
don't...
not a run that is
Yeah.
at any threat of beating Spidda's current PR, and it will have to in order to take this first round. But I think it is
Yeah,
officially
it's already
over.
passed.
But he did get a little bit of an improve on his current PR, which is at least such a small community put together these amazing prize pools in many events this time and in the past is honestly just so incredible. Proving once more that Jump is just the best gaming community out there. Certainly better than Team Fortress 2 competitive 6v6.
That we can agree on.
We have started. Omega taking a little bit of a break right at the start. Spidda not hitting the connector ideally there. Both of them having a little bit of a shaky start so far. And it seems Spidda is going for more safe strats at the moment.
Oh, missing that crouch sink. Very interesting.
Yeah, interesting choice. If I were to play, I think I would have hit that. Going for the pre-fire. Oh, hitting it very well. Very, very fast.
Clean. This connector is kind of tricky. Getting just the right amount of height and everything.
Ideally, you want to, after the climb, shoot right into the pogo afterwards. It is a bit of a tricky strat, and you can easily go to high and fail it. Spidda opted to go for the safer strat. Omega, meanwhile, failing to hit the connector optimally and failing to jump into the pogo afterwards. It seems like not a great first course for him at the moment. But he seems to also want to get one run on the board going with that strategy. Oh, Spidda missing the pre-fire. Or missing the ramp strat just by a little bit. Oh,
is that enough?
Yeah, it is like enough, but it was a scuff triple.
I mean, it's low, so I guess it doesn't really matter. And going for the wall bug.
It does seem like not much of a time loss, considering you can go into it a lot faster. Omega now opting to reset. Why is Omega Polish? Can we eradicate this joke from existence, please? Spidda currently on a bit of a run. Looking to probably get around 350, 340 or 350 if he continues at this pace, I believe. Okay. Having a bit of a spacing issue there with the strat.
I was very surprised you could shoot those pillars on the side when I saw that yesterday.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you don't usually see in these tournaments. A lot of time you will have to sort of improvise and look for safer strats in case of backup, which you wouldn't normally need if you were going for a normal run on the map. So you might
going
be
for the strat.
Oh, it looked like that triple was a little low, but just making it. Very slow finishing connector there.
This connector is really funny. You just need to hit a couple speed shots. So.
Oh, Omega having a bit of trouble on the C1 ending right now.
I think that is better than Omega's PR. Just barely.
4:11. Let me quickly check the leaderboard if that's faster. It is. Omega has a 4:12 time, so it is just a little bit faster. So again, the pressure is on Omega. He really needs to perform better than he ever has on this map in order to stay in the tournament. This is his final chance. And currently, it seems like this run is gonna need some very fast ending in order to compete with Spidda.
I think he's only around 5 seconds behind Spidda's current PR, but Spidda can very easily improve. Oh, he's going straight in? No, I don't know if he even goes for any strats here.
It looked like he was attempting it.
I'm not sure you can actually make it with that approach.
Yeah, this connector is looking a bit tragic. Ooh, taking the strafe very wide. Spidda,
He's gonna
in
have
the
to
meantime, I think is
yeah.
on a pretty decent pace compared to his previous run. I believe he's about 10 seconds faster right now.
Oh no.
Well, I did it again.
That was a curse. Yeah.
Oh, and Omega reset. I wasn't paying attention to him. What happened?
I was not paying attention either. I think it might have just been kind of slow. Or maybe he failed the last strat.
Yeah, he could have not hit the shoot on last. But he is basically only gonna get one more run in now, unless he gets a very, very, very fast pace.
I guess he missed a sync or something, it looks like. But on a pretty good run, I think. Looks like he's around 5 seconds faster. Oh, and he goes big.
Hitting the catch. It looks good for Spidda. He also has a good amount of time save at the end there because he really flubbed that last connector to the final checkpoint.
Oh, bad
just
sync, but
barely
makes
making it. Not going for any sync there, going for the C-tap. Will he hit?
Bad approach. Oh no, he's failing C-taps.
Now this is just gonna be barely an improve if he hits this triple now. He doesn't. That will give Omega some chance to live on in this tournament here. But he is, I think, quite a bit behind at the moment. I
He
think
needs
4 seconds
to
behind his PR.
Yeah, he needs to actually improve his C2 PR to beat Spidda right now. Which is certainly doable with plus 38. There's got to be a few fails.
Yeah, definitely. But also, we have seen he doesn't go for all of the strats. So it still needs to be a fairly clean run from this point forward. And it looks like he's having some trouble with that bounce. It's gonna be difficult for this run, and soon he will need to make the call whether he wants to continue this run or actually reset.
pretty far behind spidda right now.
Oh, missing strat. He was definitely going for it that time. But yeah, I believe he will have to opt for the reset now if he wants to have a chance. He still has 30 seconds.
I think
But it seems like he locked in. He might actually have enough time. It's gonna be close.
Yeah.
Spidda had that very slow ending connector, so there might be a chance, but no,
that's it.
that is gonna be GG.
I think this jump alone takes 10 seconds.
Yeah, at least I think it's more like 15, and that bundle didn't look all that clean as well.
Did he crouch that? It's a water sink. You shouldn't crouch it.
Well, you can crouch water sinks. I'm not sure how deep the water is, but I doubt he has prepared much for this case, because it's just such a massive time loss.
Yeah.
And that is GG. Omega is out, and North America continues into the next round facing Has. So, just a short interview. Maybe we can get Omega in real quick. Best of luck to you in the next match, however.
Thank you.